Okay, folks, let's go ahead and get started. The company's name is WCM777, and guys, I got to tell you that I'm very impressed so far. Got to be honest with you, when I got involved in this in pre-launch probably about 2 months ago, didn't have a lot of details, didn't have a lot of understanding of everything, and to be frank with you, I don't understand a lot of it yet. Other than the fact that it's almost like a cash ATM machine. It's making money every single day, and I'm going to try my best to be able to explain how that happens. But understand that this is a new company with an incredible financial backing, and so we're going to be talking about that in just a bit. Take a quick snapshot at the financial backing of the company that has launched WCM777. Now, since pre-launch, we've had the opportunity to see how it started to pay commissions, and I think that all of us that got started in pre-launch are extremely happy so far with how this thing is paying out. And now that we've started to work WCM777, we're even happier. Now, when it was in pre-launch status, I got involved in a different company, and in that company, in the last 7 weeks, I've made $60,000. $60,000 in 7 weeks, guys, is not something to sneeze at. I think it's pretty good. And so when I saw this and started to also focus on WCM777, the reason why was the comp plan is very, very similar, but this one pays about 40% more than the one I was working. So $60,000 would have been about $100,000 if I had been promoting WCM. So that's something that's pretty impressive. In fact, my upline that's been in the business about 3 months has now made $300,000 cash, bought a BMW, cash $59,000 BMW, bought an SUV for his wife. The guy's about 30 years old, and he's just rocking and rolling. My upline is Renato Rodriguez, which is my direct sponsor, and his sponsor is the master rep of the company. To give you a little background, the master rep of this company was a master rep of the other company I was with, and in that company he made $1.4 million in 6 months. Here, he's already up to $75,000 per day and been in this company for about 3 months. So unbelievable things are happening. This is only going to grow more and more. The first meeting in Portugal today was 300 members strong. I have a presentation in Rialto, California with a church of 500 people where the entire church is going to be there, Spanish church in Rialto, and that will be tomorrow. And they have a project of building out a whole new church, and they're going to use WCM777 and the Kingdom Card concept to be able to do so. So lots of exciting things. We're off to an incredible start. We did some initial placements and brought in a few key people on Saturday, and from Saturday to now, I think I've made about $22,000 in commissions, and so very, very excited about that. It's just the beginning, and hopefully you guys can see what we have here, and would like to be a part of it in a passive way. You can participate in a passive way or in a very active way. So you have a choice there. So let's go ahead and get started. World Capital Market is the investment bank that's owned by the owner of WCM777. So they have branch offices all over the world. It's not like a private bank where you and I could go open an account. This is a commercial bank, and lends out money in the millions to companies that we're very, very familiar with. In fact, I'm going to go ahead and bring up one of those companies right now so you get an idea of what type of monies we're talking about. You can see bonds, $725 million from World Capital Market, $13 million to Donatello, the Donatello Group in San Francisco. DoubleTree, we know the DoubleTree very well, $22 million. Another DoubleTree, $47 million. Another DoubleTree, $16 million, Marina Del Rey. Embassy Suites, $48 million. Holiday Inn, $11 million. See a pattern here. They like to lend money to hotels. Holiday Inn Express, $2 million. That's a little loan there, but that all comes from World Capital Market. $34 million. Holiday Inn, Intercontinental Hotels and Resorts, $50 million. The Hyatt, $17 million. Marriott, 15 million, and you get the idea. This is all public records, guys. This is public records. You could look it up. You could verify, and you could trust but verify. And so I did my research, and when I walked in at their kickoff launch on Monday of last week, and I saw what they put together. I mean, they had violinists up on stage. They fed us, till we were about to burst. They had a senator there. They had a mayor. I was at a table with 5 other millionaires that were there, and just unbelievable the type of people that were at this event. And my good friend Marty, of course, he was there, and some of the other people that are on this webinar call were there. Bottom line is the financial backing of this company is second to none. Here's some of their offices around the world: LA, Chicago, New York, Beijing, Tokyo, and some of the other ones I can't even pronounce, Hong Kong, so on and so forth. So here's a quick snapshot of over 700 investment organizations that World Capital Market has partnered over the years with. So very, very incredible here. This is Philip, pretty young guy, he's in his 30s, a graduate from Southern California, went to Harvard, USC, and then Harvard. He's Christian. He wants to be the salt and shine and transform the world. He has an incredible vision. He's an entrepreneur. He actually also takes care of quite a few ministries in different countries. And he's a president of World Capital Market Group, president of China Private Equity Group, and life member of Chinese American Professors and Scholars Association, and so on and so forth. So he's done a lot of different things, taken a lot of companies public, and he has an incredible vision for WCM777. Here's our CEO, Tiger Zilu. I hope I didn't mess up his name too much. He's also a graduate of USC, more than 10 years of market management experience, and he's won the Gold Award for President Championship from the last companies that he's worked with. So very, very capable. He runs the operation for Steve. He's pretty much ahead of the game here with 777. His office is in City of Industry. That's a corporate headquarters of WCM777 in California. Now the company is based outside in the British Islands, but we do have a brick and mortar facility here in California. So what they want to do is seize the opportunity, share the prosperity with other people, together work as a team, create miracles together, and pursue excellence. WCM, World Capital Market, we have 7 products, 7 agents of interest, and 7 services that run 7 days a week. So that's where you get that 777. We have an incredible lineup of products. This is cloud computing, cloud technology. Very simply, good example is if you were to want to access your email, you can do that from any computer, from any device, anywhere in the planet. As long as you have your username and password and internet access, you can pretty much get to your email from anywhere. And that's because your email is in the cloud. Now, you couldn't do that you couldn't access the same files that are on your computer everywhere in the world unless those files were in the cloud. For example, if you were to lose your computer and you had pictures in there, all the information, all your data stored on a hard disk on your computer, and if that breaks, you haven't backed it up, or if you lose that computer, then your products are pretty much stuck there. In fact, I have a computer right now that I haven't thrown away because I have so much data, so many files, so many PowerPoint presentations, so many trainings, so many different things, documentation that I've created that I cannot get rid of it. I have to take it somewhere, get it fixed, back up the drive, because I cannot lose that information, not to mention all the pictures that I have stored in there of my kids. I got 6 of them. So it's priceless information. So I'm sitting there with a computer that's dead that I got to get fixed just to retrieve that data. Now, if all of that data, which these packages come with unlimited data storage, if I had that, I could access that data from anywhere in the world, just like if I was trying to access my email. So that's the technology that we have. And we partnered up with Siemens. Siemens is the 2nd largest technology company on the face of the planet, and that's the partner that gives all of that data storage alongside with some of these other auxiliary products. You get 7 products altogether when you come in and purchase one of our units. So you're going to have music stations, books, multiple languages, e-books, library. You're going to have also cable channel TV, different languages as well, and social media. There's going to be games and what they call Lucky Cloud, which is a lottery type of product that you can either participate or not participate. It's a choice. It's not a requirement in any way, shape, or form, but people can win prizes and different things. But it's a lottery. There's not a penny auction or anything like that. It's totally different. But so these are the 7 different products that come with each one of the units, which are the packages. Now, right here it says packages, but we're pretty much going to use the word unit as we move along here. If you take a look at it, obviously WCM777, which is the top package, the official package, that comes with everything you could possibly want. It comes with the Lucky Cloud sweepstakes raffle tickets, 1,900 of those, 190 Lucky Cloud diamond coupons for lottery draws, and 1 platinum card for WCM. And then, of course, 5-year period with unlimited data storage with that cloud technology. The next one down, pretty much very, very similar, except it has less of the Lucky Cloud gold sweepstakes raffle tickets. And then if you go down to the other ones, instead of 5 years, you're going to drop down to 3 years and 1 year as far as the unlimited data storage on these packages. So those are the different packages that we have. Now the price points work like this. When you start at the junior distributor level, which is the very first package, is $399. That generates a business volume of 300, and the global bonus that you earn, that's the profit sharing. That's the revenue sharing the company will give you with that package. It's $4 a day for 100 days. So basically, you're just breaking even. Supervisor, $7.99, $8 a day, 100 days. You're basically breaking even. Manager, $11.99, $12 a day times 100. You're breaking even. Senior manager, same thing, $15.99, $16 a day times 100. That's $1,600. So from the first 4, from top to bottom, junior distributor to senior manager, you could get involved, but not only are you not going to have the benefit of all the products and services, also through the length of time that each one of them can give you, you're not going to maximize the products, and you're not going to maximize the money. Because if you look at the top one, which is a director, which is 99.99%, actually in my organization, nobody's bought any of the other packages. The only thing they come in with is $1,999. Why? Because it's the only one that makes sense. It's the one that's going to pay you daily $32 per day. Now look at the difference. All the other ones break even. This one does not break even. This one is going to give you everything that you put in, plus it's going to earn you an additional $1,200 on top of making all of your money back. So that's an incredible amount of money. So with that, when you're getting a unit that's going to cost you $1,999, but that's going to earn you $32 a day for the next 100 days. Now, what do you have to do? Well, nothing. You're not going to have to bid. You're not going to have to place ads or anything like that. This is completely passive, where you're going to come in with your units, and the more units you come in with, the more money you're going to be able to make. So we're going to talk a little bit about the bonuses. You have the global consumption bonus, global business bonus, profit points, earning plan, the leadership bonus, referral bonus, rated bonus, binary matching bonus, musical bonus. No, I'm just kidding. I'm just making that up. But we have so many different bonuses that it just is going to make you dizzy. You're going to look at the first few, and you're going to just, think this is incredible. Now, the referral bonus is very, very easy to understand. You have 20% on all of the direct referrals. So if you bring anybody at any level, you're going to make 20% of the value of the business volume that is generated by that particular unit. So obviously, the one I always show is 20% on the director level, and then you're going to override 5 levels of 3%. I believe in never leaving money on the table. So that is why it makes more sense, not only product-wise, not only revenue sharing-wise, but if you're going to build a business, why would you leave money on the table? I want to start where I'm going to make the most possible from any effort that I put into my business to grow my business. I want to get paid what is the maximum possible commission that I can earn. So first rule of business is don't leave money on the table. So all of these other ones, the junior, the supervisor, the manager, senior manager, those are a good start. But if you're really serious about earning money daily, and if you're really serious about building a business, and you're going to go to the director level, make 20% and 3% overrides through 5 generations of production. The graded bonus is something that I really like, because what the company has done is says, okay, well, for all of you directors or senior managers or managers, supervisors, you're going to pick up the differential. So what some other people leave money on the table, you're going to be able to override that another additional 2% as a director, because it goes from 3 to 5. So you're going to be able to get an additional 2% in overrides from everybody in your group that doesn't make the right choice, which is to start at the director level. So you pick up that differential. And that, once again, goes down to 5 levels of production. The binary matching bonus, this is powerful, folks. This is incredibly powerful, because the last company I was with capped the binary commissions at $520 per day per unit. With this company, your matching binary bonus is going to go through infinity. You're going to bonus off of the volume that $2,000 unit costs, which is $1,900. So obviously they already took $100 off the top to pay for the binary matching bonuses, which are $100. So that goes down to infinity with no levels to qualify, and it caps out at $10,000 per day per unit. So you have multiple units, you can make a ton more money, but just one unit, guys. If you're writing this down, if you're taking notes, understand this, that with this company, with one unit, if you came in just one unit and built 2 teams, 2 binaries, I'm not talking about the 20%, the 3%, the daily revenue share. I'm not talking about any of that stuff. I'm just talking about strictly binary. If you build 2 teams and they take off like a rocket, you're going to be able to make $260,000 per month, which is 10,000 times 26, which is 26 possible payouts per month. $260,000 in 1 month with 1 unit, just with the binary. Guys, I've done the numbers. I have a mathematician friend, wrote the account plan for the last, not the last deal, but the deal before that, and I've sent it to him to look at, and he was just blown away. He said, save me a spot, I'm in. Why? Because this makes total sense, because right off the top, each unit that comes in, the company's taking $100 off for the binary, and then it's paying on the 1,900 volume, one on the left, one on the right. You get $100, 10,000 max per day, very sustainable, $260,000 per month per unit. Unbelievable, unreal. Leadership bonus. This is what you're going to get as a matrix. So you're going to have a matrix that starts and goes down 15 levels, 2 by 15, and this matrix is going to fill up from top to bottom, left to right, and it's going to pay you $6 for every single unit that comes in by date of sign up within your own organization. So this is a one that you build. Now, to fill it up at 15 units, at 15 levels, I'm just going to skip down. I'm not going to go through all the math. Just going to skip down to the bottom on the left side of your screen. You're going to see that at level 15, you have achieved the max, which is 32,768 units. To fill this up at $6 per unit, that's $196,608. Now, as you add up all the other commissions from all of the other levels, your total profits when you fill up this matrix is $393,200. And that's when you come in with 32,000 units. Now you're thinking 32,000 units, boy, that's a lot of units. Well, when you're thinking people, it is, but when you're thinking units, it's not. Why? Because these units, folks, these units are off the charts, because most people are coming in with 3 units, 7 units, 15 units, and above. And I know that's a little difficult for some of you guys to fathom, but it's really true. And Marty's on the line here. I showed him my back office yesterday. He says, how many units is that guy buying? He caught me processing 7 units. And I had just processed another 11 units, and then I will process another 8 units before the day was out. And I just had somebody wire me from Mexico City $6,000 for 3 units. I'm signing up another person in Florida for 6 units as well. 3 units as well. Another $6,000. And this is just going nuts. We're opening up Baja California, Mexico. We're doing our kickoff meeting there Thursday. I can't be there because I'm kicking off in Rialto with a whole church of people that are going to come on board with WCM777. So this is it's amazing. So just with this particular matrix, which is your own personal matrix, you can make $6 for every unit that comes into your organization, from top to bottom, left to right, from the very first day. I signed somebody up yesterday, and they showed up a bunch of $6 payments, and they're like, "What's this for?" And I go, "That's for the units that came in behind you that you didn't even put them there, but just because you got your position, you got them." So every single day that goes by and you're not in, you're missing out on money because more units are coming in every single day. Now this one especially, this is the company matrix, which is a 3x7. This one's going to pay a max of $22,953, but this one's a company matrix. So when you start, and every other other units come in through the company, you're going to get placed into this matrix, and it fills up per unit $22,953. So right now, do you want to start now when the company just launched a week ago, or do you want to wait another 90 days, or do you want to wait another 30 days, or do you want to wait another 60 days? No, the time is now. Why? Because this is automatic. What do you have to do? You just have to be in. You just have to participate. You just have to have precision, and it's going to go from top to bottom, left to right, where you can make an additional $22,953 when it fills up, that matrix for you. And this, once again, is per unit. So here you're going to see a quick recap. If you start at the junior distributor, this is for the 100 days of profit sharing. You get $4 times 100, so you're basically breaking even because that's what it costs to sign up at the junior distributor level, $400. Supervisor is 8 by 100, so 800, so you basically just make your money back, you break even on the revenue sharing. Manager, 12 by 100, 1200, make that back. Senior manager, 1,600 days equals 1,600. So the idea is, for somebody that money's tight or can't get involved any other way, they could start with any one of these, and if they do, the rest of the compensation plan is open to them in terms of the 20%, the 3%, the binary matching bonuses, and all of that, where you can participate and kind of work your way up, but you cannot upgrade. So once you're in that unit, you're in that unit until it rides out for 100 days. You could buy other units at the $2,000 mark, but the really, really smart way to do this is to start at the director level because, remember, the cost there is $1,999, and it's going to pay you $3,200, so that's a profit of $1,200 that you're going to be making every single 99 days, every single 100 days. It's a one-time out-of-pocket of $1,999, but when you go another another 100-day payouts, all you have to do, you're not going to reach for another $2,000 out of pocket. You're going to have a sustainability wallet that's going to have money so that you can buy the next one. And so you basically break even. Out of pocket, all you would need is $20 to go another 100 days and get another $3,200. So the first one, you make your money back. The next one, you're going to be able to make halfway through the second run, you make your money back, and then from there on out, everything is profit. And in the worst case scenario, if all you did was make passively per unit, after you get past the first run, and then halfway through the other one, then everything else is profit. And the worst case scenario is you're going to have to fork up $20 every time to repurchase a new unit and get paid another 100 days. So it's an incredible value proposition to get involved with us. Now, profit points, guys. When we got started in pre-launch, we were lucky. We all got 800 per unit. So I haven't even counted up my profit points. But at when you every 2,500 units, listen closely. Now this is going to blow your mind. Every 2,500 units that come into the company, which will generate 100,000 in business volume, the worth of those points are going to go to 20 cents. However, when every 2,500 units come in, whether you bring them in or whatever, it's company-wide. Every time they come in, they split and they double. So however many points you start off with, every time 2,500 units are purchased by the entire company or sold by the entire company, then those points that you have are going to split, and the value of those points are 10 cents. Now, those 10 cents on the point, you could use that to buy in our marketplace. Now, in the marketplace, we already have some products up there, but there's got a ton more coming. I've already, gone over a little bit on this webinar, but on the next one, we're going to talk about the marketplace. We're going to talk about the types of products and services. You can buy anything from food, technology. You could buy, just about anything that you want, you could purchase. Or since the company is going to launch multiple companies and go into selling shares, pre-IPOs, the only way you could do it is by using your e-wallet, and you can use your profit points at 10 cents on the dollar to be able to profit and buy shares as a pre-IPO with this company. So you could either turn them into shares, which are going to explode, or you can use them in the marketplace to buy additional goods and services. So that's how these profit point works. Now, this illustration basically kind of outlines everything that I was talking about earlier. It's going to show you how just on the 20% with these 15 units, you earn $1,444 in commission on the top unit. On the binary matching bonus, you have 7 on the left, 7 on the right, so you make an additional $720. Leadership bonus, you're going to make another $84 just from the $6 that are coming in from all the people below you. And then the total bonus that you have achieved is $2,248 in this example. So very, very powerful. Now, all this compensation plan, all these units, all this technology that we're talking about is leaning to one thing, which is the Kingdom Card. The vision of Philip, the owner of the company, is to create a new financial system. He wants to create a new market. He wants to create a need for people or vendors around the world to accept the Kingdom Card. In order to do that, he has to have the membership that uses the Kingdom Card. So for transferring of money internally at no fees, to transfer money from your e-wallet to your own bank account, we have the Kingdom Card, and where we're going to have vendors around the world, around the planet, that accept the Kingdom Card internally, with our point system. But in the future, also in retail locations, at point of sale, just like if it was a Visa, MasterCard, American Express. That is the vision, to promote the Kingdom Card. And what better way to promote it through word of mouth? And that's how Philip partnered up with Steve Yu, which is the master rep. He's the sponsor of my sponsor. And so he's part of this vision because, this is the best way to get this card out there in the market is by word of mouth and by the whole membership using it as well. So very, very powerful. They have very high goals, and they have the financial backing to pull it off. So I'm very excited to be a part of that as well. Okay, so we're pretty much going to wrap it up here today, guys, because I know it's lots of information. We're going to be talking a little bit more about the Kingdom Card. We're going to talk a little bit about the marketplace and the bonus points and how powerful those are. I'm about to buy $1,000 worth of profit points, about shares in the first company, which is 1 in 300 that is about to launch, where they're going to pay 10 times on the dollar. So 1,000 will turn into 10,000. And so on and so forth. So now you got to wait a little bit, right? You got to wait a year to be able to get that. But $1,000 is nothing with the commissions that we're generating on a daily basis. So that'll be just kind of money later. But very exciting. So I want to break that down in detail. But that really deserves its own webinar to be able to talk about those types of things. So very, very good things coming down the pike. This right now when people see this, they're going crazy, they're going insane out of their minds, and they're just wanting to get positioned as quickly as possible. So I want to thank everybody for being on this webinar presentation today, and hope that everything was clear. If not, shoot me out an email. I'll get back to you. I got to rush. I got another appointment, an in-face appointment in about half an hour, and I'm already late to it. So thank you so much for listening. God bless, and we'll talk soon. Bye-bye.